So you may have noticed that your favourite guitar players have all these really cool effects pedals at their feet, making super awesome sounds. And I've got good news for you. Us bass players can use them too. We've got a small selection of them over here. As we'll talk through some of the more popular ones, or the ones at least I think are particularly useful for bass players. So the one I probably would mention first is having something like a preamp and DI pedal. This is really good if you have a passive instrument, because you don't have as much option to sculpt your tone, so this is going to allow you to add middle, treble, bass, etc. A lot of them also nowadays have a built-in drive, so if you're playing rock music you can dial in a little bit more grit and distortion to your sound. And also if you haven't even got an amp, you can use this to get a nice balanced signal into the PA. Another popular pedal for bass players is a compressor. Got a good example of a compressor pedal here that we sell. Compressor is really good, especially if you're playing live, just because it evens out your tone. So if you're playing particularly aggressively in one part and then softer in another, it's just going to give you a more consistent volume. So when you're playing live, that's really good, especially if you're jumping up and around. Another pedal that's really cool for bass players is a good old-fashioned distortion pedal. If you're playing rock, anything heavy, it just gives you that, especially when you're going into a chorus, you can just add it, and just gives yourself a lot more grit and grime and just cuts through the band. Very cool. And another pedal which I particularly like, type of pedal, is octave pedals. So what this pedal does is it will give you the octave below the note you're playing. This is really cool if you're playing kind of hip hop or any kind of electronic based instrument, but even if you're just playing a pop tune, sometimes it's nice just to give a different colour to a particular section of a song.